Hi, my name's Cameron Carlson with AnimeOnLocation.tv. I'm here at Colossal Con 2017 with Miss Elizabeth Maxwell. How you doing?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm doing so fun. So how'd you get started in the world of acting?
In acting or voice acting?
Just acting in general.
Well, I came out of the womb and my parents said they knew I was going into the entertainment industry. So I grew up in a pretty small town. There was no theater. I did dancing for many years because it was the only way I could get on stage. And then when I got old enough, I went and got my BFA in theater from a university in Southern California. So that's kind of where it all began.
Awesome. So now tell us how you know. It is well known that you get to play the voice of Winter in RWBY. How is it to be approached about the project first and foremost? And then on top of that, to have Vic and Kara here at Colossal Con this year with you, being Weiss and Crow.
Well, the more RWBY people, the better is always kind of my opinion. Kara and I go to a lot of conventions together since we play sisters. And having Vic with the whole Crow Winter rivalry always makes panels a lot more fun. And it's funny, I did not actually know who Rooster Teeth was when they approached me to work on RWBY. And I was like, well, I should probably watch a couple episodes, get a feel for the show before I audition. I got 5 minutes into the first episode and I binged watched the first 2 seasons, and then I was like, I have to get this job. So I got invested real fast.
Yeah, because I know Marissa and Amber that own the studio that does the casting for Rooster Teeth. They were actually personal friends of mine.
Oh, I don't know if they were they working?
Not 100% on it, but they've also started doing the casting for Death Battle with Screw Attack.
Right.
So, because I know you're going to be in an episode of that at some point.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right. So you're in the new Legend of Zelda, amazingly, Breath of the Wild. How is it to be part of the game, knowing that it helped launch a Nintendo console? That's a big deal to help launch a Nintendo console. So how was that like?
Pretty jaw-dropping. That was a super secretive project, and I had no idea that it was Zelda until I actually got cast in the game. And even when I showed up at the studio in LA, they still hadn't told us that it was Zelda. And then I got in, I looked at the script, and I was like, wait a second, Hyrule? So I had a moment. But, you tend to slip into work mode and get really fixated on your job and the character. But it was a huge honor and really exciting, and one of the hardest times I've ever had keeping my mouth shut ever.
I was actually going to say it's one of the first ever Zelda games to actually have spoken dialogue too.
I think it is the first. I mean, they've had little sound effects in it before, but
it's never full dialogue.
Exactly. Yeah.
So how does that feel?
I feel I don't know if I've ever made history before, so that's pretty cool. And I hope it's just the start of a new trend.
Alrighty, and now again, you're in Attack on Titan, and it's now in its 2nd season. How has the fan response been to the project, knowing that it also made its world debut on Toonami?
Well, people have been pretty excited about that. I think people have just been excited in general that season 2 has finally come out. But the fan response has been great. I mean, the support of Amir and Krista from the beginning has been awesome and amazing, and actually get to see that start to come together in the new series. I've been super stoked, and I think the fans have been too.
All right, because we talked to everybody who's worked on the show, from all the original cast and the directors and writers too. So it's always fun when we get more of you guys. You also happen to work with the lovely company Gearbox on their game Battleborn. What was it like knowing that many of your friends over at Funimation were also part of the project as well?
Well, I think personally that Battleborn is one of the most underrated games of 2016, and I can honestly say that it's probably some of the best voice acting in general from everybody that I've seen in a game or an anime ever. And I do think it's because Gearbox really seeks out the best talent, and they give us a lot of freedom to kind of explore the character and improv and add to it. So I think that shows.
Yeah, because we're friends with Ian, and the best part is he's I get to play a big dumb child that has a big gun that goes shooty everywhere. Then you have Caitlin Glass be part of it, and all these wonderful voice actors.
I've never been scared of Caitlin Glass before until I heard Thorn, and then I was like, oh, please don't be mad at me.
She's a wonderful lady. We love having her.
She is.
Alrighty, and you also have been known for Miss Jane Foster / Lady Thor in some of the new Marvel Lego games. What does it mean for you to be able to chance to wield the mighty hammer of Thor, and also give women the empowerment that they can do anything they want?
I think it was so cool that the comic went in the direction of having the successor to Thor be a woman. And I always love, like, I've been in the lucky situation where I feel like I've had several chances in my voiceover career to kind of like promote strong women. And Jane Foster / Lady Thor was one of the first. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I like the direction it's all going. I love that all-female power team of Iron Man being a lady now, and then Thor, and then Spider-Gwen, and like all these wonderful ladies coming in. I mean, I'm really stoked about it. As just a normal comic book fan, I'm like, this is the right direction to go.
Yeah.
Alrighty, cool. So you also still do work in LA, working on camera. How do you balance that with your Texas life?
I don't sleep much. I rack up a lot of frequent flyer miles. It is a balancing act. I am often wake up in the morning not really knowing where I am or what time zone it is. But I mean, I get to do what I love, and to me that's pretty priceless. And I feel like even though I work long hours, I work really hard, it's a big investment, but like there's literally nothing else in this world I would rather be doing. So I feel really lucky that I get to have it all. You know, I don't have to choose. Like, I can live in Austin and work in LA.
Oh, you actually live in Austin?
I do, yeah.
Okay, cool. That makes it easy for the commute to Rooster Teeth.
Exactly.
Alrighty, now are there any upcoming projects you want your fans to know about that aren't behind a pesky NDA?
Ooh. Well, if you're a Rooster Teeth fan, season 2 of Camp is premiering super soon, June 9th. For subscribers, I believe for non-subscribers, it'll be June 10th. Is there anything else? This is always the hardest part. Like, it's so easy to forget like what you are and aren't supposed to talk about. I'm in a bunch of broadcast dubs right now. You're probably already aware, but Caitlin Glass is directing Sakura Quest. Seven Mortal Sins, Attack on Titan, and then I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that one. Just kidding. See, I almost did it. But yeah, I think that's it at the moment.
No, that's completely fine. Now, is there any way that fans can keep up with you online? I know you have a wonderful Twitter that's so full of fun, and any other social media you want to get out there, and a final message for all the fans that have been keeping up with you in your wonderful career.
Absolutely. I'm most active on Twitter. I'm at About Elizabeth M, and on Instagram, I'm just at Elizabeth Maxwell. And just thank you. I mean, you allow us to do what we love to do, so we wouldn't be here without you.
Thanks so much, Elizabeth. It's been wonderful speaking with you and getting the chance to know you a little more. Thank you so much.
Thank you.